Hello, welcome to Kapow Toys Presents. I'm your host, King Grimlock, and I am back today with Hunt for the Decepticons Terradive, or as we are affectionately referring to him now, the Brick Tamland of Transformers, because he's got a trident. Oh, he's got a trident. Awesomeness. Wow, what a piece of kit this is. Now, I'm not a Movieverse fan, as I repeat on a regular basis to anybody who watches my channel or this one, but some of these Hunt for Decepticon toys are really, really doing it for me. This guy in particular I've been looking forward to. The detailing on this jet mode, or the overall aesthetic to start with this jet mode, is quite sensational. He really reminds me of the Generation 2 Cyberjets and the Predator jets, and I really hope they repaint this mode, especially would work wonderfully as Space Case. But I really hope when they repaint this, they do it into those characters, because they deserve some more love. I don't know what the name of the jet is. I don't know if it's the kind of a Eurofighter-esque. Reminds me a bit of animated Starscream, with the swept forward wings. But it works really well. The kibble on the bottom, yes, he has a trident on his bottom, but it's just how he holds it. The kibble on the bottom is quite obvious. We have areas there, but because it's got that slightly movie aesthetic to it, it's not as movie as Revenge of the Fallen line. Obviously, this does fit quite nicely into other lines. The detailing kind of blends it all into one, and the fact that you have these black areas with the white areas as well, everything kind of blends quite nicely, and you're not picking up hands or detailing anywhere that you kind of go, oh, that's definitely a head or that's definitely a foot. But it's slick, it's tidy, it's quite clearly a Decepticon, in these colours anyway. And I mean, just look at that line, look at the lines on it. It's a lovely toy to look at and handle and transform. The transformation is nothing short of a nightmare. This is one of those toys where I kind of go, this wouldn't be handled for long by children, because parts pop off when you transform it and will snap, especially around the nose cone area when you transform that. The kids aren't going to get on well with it. I feel that they are going to end up breaking bits off, and that worries me, that they might be alienating the children, or say the younger fan base. I wouldn't give this to a 4-year-old, maybe not even to an 8-year-old, but teenagers and us, yeah, you're going to love it. You're going to love the work that's gone into it. I mean, okay, let's focus on that detail. All over the panel lines, all over the jet are just amazing. On each wing, there's sculpted detail running through transformation. The articulation seams all over it, unfortunately. It is a little bitty. These do kind of fit together a little better, but not great. There are articulation seams, but the lines run over the articulation seams. These panels have obviously been designed to work together quite well. It's really nice to see, actually, that they've taken that time and effort. Paint is a little tacky on mine in places, but it is a sample, so yours will be in better condition, hopefully, than this. All the detail on the underside, the landing gear, wonderfully well sculpted. That was a nightmare to get out. That took a knife to get that landing gear out. Wonderfully well sculpted. Strange choices, maybe, was the use of this grey plastic. Especially when you have this lovely silver areas on the thighs, what become the thighs, become part of the chest in those two areas. Then you have these big chunks of grey, and on the trident and on the afterburners. Now, if you've used this silver paint, why not just finish off and give these afterburners a little bit of silver on them and fill in those bits on the trident? The purple end is... I'll start that again. The metallic purple used for the tips of it would really benefit from the chromed paint on there as well, the silver paint on those areas. This bit not so much, because it's kind of well hidden in both modes, but it just, little bits don't feel 100% finished, but it doesn't take away from the fact that they have designed something quite sensational that looks unbelievable in his robot mode. And Terradive in his robot mode evokes such a wonderful gladiatorial image. I think that's what Hasbro have aimed for with his design, is this gladiator. That's why they've included him with a trident, because the weapon doesn't add to the vehicle mode. It is purely there to evoke these images. You look at that head sculpt, the peaked helmet, and the sort of goatee beard up to this little mouth. It's very gladiatorial, especially this chest piece here, the armour in there. These sort of have the images of ancient Rome gladiators. I mean, they didn't really wear flares, but I don't know, there is just something about this that is excellent, exceptional, evoking that image and that idea. And melee weapons are almost so much cooler than guns for the most part. There are the few exceptions, but you know, the trident is so wonderfully detailed, and it's massive. It's as tall as he is, if not more so. And you can throw it and kill a guy. What I will gush about this toy. I cannot say enough. The line between your universe or your generations and your Revenge of the Fallen lines are being blurred more and more by Hasbro. And this guy, though he falls into the Hunt for the Decepticons and that movie verse, he is very much akin to the universe toys, the generations toys. He has hands, he has noticeable feet, he has a head. You know, everything looks university, and the quality of it, the fact that his articulation is amazing, that the panel movement is quite sensational. You know, the articulation in the legs itself are great. You don't have anything at the ankle, unfortunately. It just has the bend to fold the ankle out. But the arms have so much articulation that you can get into all these wonderful poses from that. This guy feels like a bit of a troop builder as well, much as Skystalker did, and I can't wait to see the repaint, as I say. I'm hoping for the Predators. I'm thinking it'll be Space Case. But shall we have a closer look at that detailing that's going on about? More detailing is opened up, shown when you transform the arms. These were the jet boosters. One thing I love is when where the hands come from, there isn't a bloody great gap. Panels lift, fold, turn, beautiful, wonderfully done. And we don't actually have that much kibble. This panel here could be considered kibble, but it tucks away quite nicely. The wings could be considered kibble, but they add so much to the aesthetic. They highlight that shoulder area. I mean, the wings on the leg could be considered kibble, but they just look like armor plating. And the way they're transformed with these swivel joints in the middle there, and they actually have ports at either part as well. So they you know, they're designed to clip absolutely into place. Nothing is left to chance with this guy, and that is one of the things I really like. I just love these exposed details, these little areas of paneling. Just everything about this toy is phenomenal. It surprised me. I was looking forward to it, I must admit, and I don't do that for movie toys. I was looking forward to this quite a lot, and it's blown me away with its quality. The paint apps are sensational. Everything is there for a reason. The colour scheme is amazing. It's not often I will say that about an orange Transformer, especially quite a bright orange Transformer. But the silvers and the blacks and the orange and the white, it all works so well. And then you have this incongruous bronze and purple of the trident, and you have, you know, these little links, like his goatee's in the same bronze. Just a sensational piece of kit. I cannot recommend this guy enough. If you like Transformers, you will like this guy. I really hope that is the case for you. If you like the movieverse, you're going to like this guy. If you like the classics universe, give this guy a chance, because Lockdown, Bludgeon, Sea Spray, Mind Wipe have all blurred that line. This guy has blurred it that much further as well, because he is... I mean, he's so damn good, he should be in your collection. I cannot wait for another one. I cannot wait for a repaint. I cannot wait to maybe even army build these guys. Utterly, utterly brilliant. Get your order in now. The link is down at the bottom. Just sensational.